So my question is to you, because I don't know. He won. Is he an official champion at 130, or is he just like an
No,
interim?
he's an interim champion. The problem is, he's got to get the fights on the PBC side at 130, right? Even like he admitted, he would love to get the fights with a Shakur Stevenson or Jamel Herring or Oscar Valdez, but those fights aren't going to happen. So, he's got to keep mowing down everybody on his side of the street and eventually get his name up there and add more value to his brand. And then that way, once he becomes a valuable piece, it makes a fight across the street more viable. When there's enough reason to make it. That's just kind of how boxing is operating right now.
Has the fight for Jamel Herring and Shakur Stevenson been made, or are they still in talks?
They're negotiating. They're definitely trading some fighting words, but they're negotiating, and it should be finalized soon. I don't think it's finalized, but I know it's going to be. They're fighting each other.
Yeah. I posted that. Shakur started calling him dumb and stupid, and I was like, oh, he definitely wants to fight. He trying to put some build up behind it, but I definitely want to see that fight. Shakur isn't too small of a fighter. He's 5'8". Jamel Herring is around 5'10", 5'11". So he's not going to be he's not going to be too tall. I think that's a fight. So let's talk about that fight. I think that's a fight where even though Jamel Herring is a taller fighter, he's going to have to put something on Shakur, or he's going to just get boxed all night. He's just going to lose.
I agree with you. I think he's going to approach him. He learned something from the Frampton fight. Granted, Frampton didn't outbox him, but he came to the fight preparing for Frampton to come in and try to outquick him. And one adjustment I have seen Herring do is he's starting to realize he needs to sit down. You can hear me? Can you hear me? For him to sit down on his punches. And I think with him sitting down on his punches, I think he's got a chance. I think he's got a better chance than most people will give him against Shakur. I still have Shakur winning that fight by decision. But he can, if he catches him, he can hurt him, in my opinion.
For me, he has to come in with the mean streak to really get Shakur out of there, because if he comes in there with the mind or the template that I'm going to outbox him, he's going to lose that fight.
He's going to lose. I agree. It shouldn't be let's prove who the bigger boxer is.
Yeah.
He should come in there like, I'm the military veteran. I'm the grown ass man.
I got more to lose.
And not only that, but he got to come in there to me even harder. He got to come in there like, I'm going to whip your ass, little boy. You talking a lot. He's got to come in there with that type of energy. And he's got to hunt. Now, you got to be smart about it, but he's got to hunt.
Yeah, definitely. I just don't see a situation where he goes in a ring against Shakur Stevenson and he wins just based on his boxing acumen. I don't see it. I think there's too many skills in the toolbox of Shakur Stevenson to win a fight just based on boxing. I think he has to, for the same way I felt about King Tug. I felt King Tug had to not go out on his shield, but he would have to go out on his sword. And I feel that Jamel Herring is going to have to do the same thing. There's no way you can win a fight if you just sit there and try to punch for punch and point a Shakur Stevenson. Right. I just don't see a situation like that where he's going to win it.
No, I agree. I think he needs to try to rough Shakur up. I think he needs to use his physical, older man strength and make the fight a little dirty, gum it up, not let Shakur box beautifully. And I think he needs to, he needs to make it a physical fight. Is what he needs to do.
Absolutely. That's the only way, man, because Shakur is he's too good and comfortable with outboxing guys and keeping them on the outside and making them look bad. Like he's too comfortable with that. Someone is going to have a mean streak in that fight. And if it ends up being both of them, fine, good. We're going to get a hell of a fight. If Shakur decides that he's going to go forward that fight and put some heat on Jamel and get him out of there, even better. But whoever it is, either one of you motherfuckers, y'all going to have to come into the ring letting the world know, letting the boxing world know, the boxing community, the boxing galaxy, you're gonna have to let them know that you're not here for the bullshit and you're here to be a force and to be reckoned with at 130. You're not gonna have to, you can't just go in there and just try to outbox the next guy. You got to go in there and make him look bad.